And testing. Testing. That's gonna start to echo. Alright, so I need to turn a camera on. Where scene settings, scene, nope. Oh, I think I edit this. Edit. Come on, bud. There is a slight delay. Alrighty. Add camera. No, fuck you. And fuck you too. Alright, add camera. Camera source. Add. Is that gonna work? Are you gonna connect to my camera? Do I need to hit save in order for you to connect to my camera? You're not connected to my camera yet. And why the hell do you keep popping up? Oh, the little light turned on. Do I hit save now? Saving. Camera still ain't there. Well, oh, there we go. There's a slight lag. And it might get a little worse when I go live on Instagram. But yeah, that works. Hit save again just to be safe. Good. Gucci. Wait, is the camera not on? Look at that. I'll look at that in a second. Where's my camera? Alright, edit. Maybe I need to keep it open? I didn't need to keep it open when I was testing everything out. Yeah, I see you. So up here. Oh, it's probably because you're underneath. Do I just need to move you up? Oh, there we go. That's probably all I needed to do. Alright, so save. Good. Where the fuck did you go? Okay. You're there too? And you're there. Okay. Everything is all set up. Everything is saved. You're there. I use the stream buy rate. What the fuck is that? We find it in settings. Buy rate. Don't know how I changed that. Oh, there's something over here. Ah. Maybe I can change it over here. Nope. Okay, whatever, it's fine. There's a slight delay, but it's fine. Hide that. Alright, this is all good. Doing a quick audio check. Yep, audio sounds good. Alright, now I just need to entertain you all for until midnight. Guess I can just play back some of my episodes. I want to watch that, but I can't. Alright, whatever. Hopefully it'll show up on my feed again and I can watch it later. So weird. Yep. It, for some reason, did not edit itself. Can I edit you? Wonder why you didn't fix yourself beforehand. Doesn't have the proper title. Alright, make sure that's saved correctly. I fixed all of this, but for some reason it's not. Yeah, whatever. And save. Gucci. I look stupid. Oh, you guys can even hear me type. However, comment's a comment. Could've sworn there was no comment section over here beforehand, but oh well. You can at least find it over here. Anyways, I'm gonna play back some videos of mine while we wait for it to hit 12. Going to remove my face cam as well. Or maybe keep it on as like a reaction sort. Alrighty. I'll leave it on. Oh, I know what I can do. Alright, pause it for a second. Alright, edit. Tiredness is catching up to me. Oh, you're very delayed. Alright, add. Nice variety. Definitely not that one. I think I like this one most. Alright. Add. Toss you guys like over here. Yep. Are you added? I don't know if you're added. The comment doesn't appear. Alright, let's try commenting something else to see if it comes in. Chill. Alright, gotta wait for that comment to appear. Cause you're there. You are saved. So appear. Alright, definitely gotta make you bigger too. Yeah, 18 will work. We get a test. Why are you so zoomed out? Ah. Chill. Okay. Okay. Are you safe now? And where's my camera? Sound like an old lady. Alright, are you gonna load in? Alright, you're there. Camera's in. However, it's not that big of a deal if the comments aren't in. It's not that big of a deal. It'd be nice, but it's not big a deal. But just in case, we're at 58 seconds, okay, just gotta remember that. Just in case, let's head back into the live. 58 seconds, okay, just gotta remember that. Just in case, let's head back into the live. 58 seconds, okay, just gotta remember that. Just in case, let's head back into the live. 58 seconds, okay, just gotta remember that. Just in it's not popping up, but whatever. Alright, let's go back to watching this. Move back by 5 seconds. Nope, no. Made a mistake. Then press volume up and I pressed 8. I'm so messing up my hair right now.
I originally ordered the original green monster, but so they gave me rehab instead, which has more caffeine anyway. So I'll stab at it. And then monster salt. My favorite is Mad Dog, but they were all out of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Just tastes like a mustard. And actually enough. Look, I made another bubbling abomination. Now just need to wait for those to finish infusing and just put the extra ones in the bottle. doesn't feel that strong. Oh wait, no, now I can feel it. This is a good addition to the more berry flavors. Pain. And for the rest of the drinks, I'm just gonna drink it for a day. Get a lot of shit done. Like it'll fuck me up. Cheers to not sleeping. That foam is fucking good. God dang. So I think it might be some sort of chemical reaction between all the different energy drinks, because every time I added the fucking Rockstar, it like gets all bubbly like that, and it's not like that with the other energy drinks. So that's actually pretty interesting. Cool science. So just to give you guys a clue as to how much caffeine are going to be in those gummy bears, let's see, in the rehab there is 170 milligrams. In the 5-hour energy there is 200 milligrams. In the Red Bull there's 80 milligrams for 250, which is this. In the Assault Monster, there is 166 milligrams. In the Mountain Dew Kickstart, there is 83 milligrams, which is surprisingly low. And in the Rockstar, there is 160 milligrams. So I'll quickly do all the calculations. So I just finished doing the calculations, and in total there is 859 milligrams of caffeine.
Wish I had that right by now.
Maximum for healthy adults is 500. I'm a 16-year-old teenager. It's a good thing I'm not drinking these all by myself and in one sitting.
I still have a few more gummy bears in the fridge.
How the fuck am I
Granted,
alive?
they're all in shreds, but still.
Hey everyone, so I just finished cleaning up and like mixing all the drinks around and that. So my heart is racing. I'm getting the jitters and all that. And I only had like a few drinks or sips or shots or whatever. So I transferred the drinks over to sorry, the camera shaking. So I transferred the drinks over to a few different containers. Multiple different containers, because there was just so much. So now I gotta wait for those to infuse, and I'm not drinking any more caffeine for the day. I'm a teenager with low iron. This is dangerous. I'm also prone to heart attacks genetically. Just in case if any of you are curious, that thing is full of energy drinks. That thing's full of energy drinks. That thing's full of energy drinks. And I have a little thing back here.
I still have it too. Gonna drink it later tonight to make sure I stay awake. I just need to last till midnight. That's all I need to do. Then just publish everything, shut all the streams off, and I can finally go to bed. If I manage to go to sleep anyway.
All the mixture of energy drinks. Yay. So a few hours after when I originally put them, not quite 24 hours yet, but we'll get them out. So let's do a quick reveal. Well, they certainly grew. That's true.
Nice job, Dr. Seuss.
That's pretty good.
You can slowly see more of my Christmas gifts appearing. I got that, like, that night. The night of Christmas Eve. Like, these earbuds and this necklace and a few other gifts, too. But yeah, you can see the new gifts adding up. Like with the earbuds from before.
It's been up for 24 hours now. God damn, these bitches are growing. I even topped it up after recording the last clip. God damn.
Honestly, what I'd really like to do is like somehow have a camera set up in the fridge. Just don't know how it wouldn't break, but somehow have a camera set up in the fridge and record as the gummy bears infuse. That would be interesting. Oh, yep, there's a new hoodie. You're going to see more of that in a few seconds.
Yeah, I should say they'd be ready to be taken out by the tonight. Alright, just
Yep.
to show you.
By the way, just look at the contrast of these two. You can see like the little skull necklace, which is this little skull necklace with onyx beads right here. And then you have the fucking Care Bear hoodie. Fucking amazing contrast.
So, right here, got the bottle, top off, a bunch of stuff.
By the way, I got this bottle from Dollarama for like $1.80, and it is amazing even with carbonated drinks. Because even now, it still holds carbonation after 24 hours. So it's a really good bottle. I highly recommend it. Not sponsored, obviously. Small though, doesn't hold much liquid. I think it's like less than a liter, maybe even less than 500 milliliters. I didn't look at the size. It was the biggest one they had though.
And this is probably going to be all gone.
You can see my moment of hesitation to lift up my arms.
This is probably going to be all gone in just a few hours.
It was.
Maybe energy top of
Honestly, when I'm older, I just want to have a huge, like, water cooler type thing, just like in a corner of an office or something, if I manage to make enough money to have that kind of setup. But I just want to have a huge, like, maybe even 2 water coolers, one just full of, like, the energy mixture, and one full of, like, different types of alcohol. You know, you gotta be ready for anything.
Alright, I've let them sit and infuse for a few more hours overnight. Look at that. They're so big. Perfect texture.
Good soup.
Alright, now I just gotta transfer these
Muscle man, take me by the hand into the land. Don't you understand? Honestly, I love making these. It's an amazing experience. You can learn quite a bit about infusing things in chemistry and yada yada yada. And they taste amazing too, so I do recommend it. Honestly, if I had the money, I'd like to just fill up the entire thing with 2-hour energies, because fill this entire thing with 5-hour energies, because just one little thing of 5-hour energy is 200 milligrams of caffeine. So if I fill up this entire thing of fucking 5-hour energy, then that's over 1,000, and I would love to try that. It's really sweet too. Like, I used to just drink 5-hour energies just straight, not knowing that you were supposed to mix in with, like, water and such, and it does not taste that good. But it's a good enhancer. Caffeine, boost, stimulant, whatever.
Let's just repeat this process until it's all done. So, I still got some more in here, and this thing's already filled up to the brim, so it looks like I somehow made too much. But then again, these are also more longly infused, so there might be a or two. believe I've just finished emptying out all of this mixture because I'm no longer doing like gummies out of it. So I got this way extra, might just snack on these. Then there's all this. Oh, so if you look closely, this is all just pure energy drink. And you can see like it was filled up to like the top. So these things infused so much caffeine. Now I just gotta put this there.
But here comes the struggle with making infused, like, gummy bears. You can't exactly calculate how much caffeine is inside them. Because you saw in the video that there was more caffeine, like, of the liquid, in multiple different containers. Which means that even if I, like, try to dump all of the caffeine in, like, one huge bucket or something, all the gummy bears are not going to infuse with all the caffeine, because there's still liquid left. So, really, there's like over 800 milligrams of caffeine in that entire mixture, but those gummy bears probably only got like 100 milligrams in total of the liquid, maybe a bit more. But with how much they infused, I doubt there's over 50 milligrams per gummy bear. Hell, there's most likely even less, because one cup of coffee only has 50 milligrams on average. So yeah, there's not exactly that much caffeine in gummy bears, which is why I want to try just filling up an entire thing of just 5-hour energies, because you can see the gummy bears do soak up a lot of the liquid, which means if I do like higher caffeinated drinks, then they would most likely be higher caffeine. So if I get like the money to do that, then I would love to try that. Fucking single gummy bear have a heart attack. That posture, though. I swear, I used to have amazing posture before I quit band. Because band, you're required to sit straight, and if you don't sit straight, you're yelled at. And ever since I quit band, my posture's gotten worse. But oh well. Though it's fucking painful to lie down in bed all day. Fucking quarantine. My hair, too. Goddamn. Ultra mega level focus. Trying to talk in order to provide fucking commentary, like inside the video. But I just can't hear anything on YouTube. Unlike Instagram and that, you can hear the audio so much better. Not gonna lie, even though I recorded this video and I know for a fact nothing bad has happened and I know what's off screen, I legit was just expecting a little slide off and just hear a loud smack and crash.
So I'm gonna serve these two to my friends and just finish these off. I think I might try squeezing a bit more of this guy because it looks like there's a lot of space. I could probably fit a few more gummy bears.
I didn't. I was too lazy. Didn't feel like it.
Now, before you guys go and start making this yourself, I just want to mention, the first time I made this stuff, I wasn't able to sleep for over 24 hours. Granted, I got a lot of stuff done, And I wish I tried this back in 9th grade when we still had exams. Although if I tried this back in 9th grade, I probably wouldn't have even studied still. I probably stayed up all night playing video games. But still, this stuff is highly caffeinated. I highly recommend you don't consume it all in one sitting. Space it out over several days. It'll help keep you awake. Even then, I finished the glass and the little bits of gummy bears that didn't fit. I have enough energy right now. In fact, I'm drinking a jasmine tea right now to try and calm myself.
I say that as I'm rubbing my eyes and trying to stay awake.
Down. So I'm gonna get some work done, but yeah, just
I didn't get any work done. I've been in writer's block for weeks.
be careful when you're making that level of caffeine, especially if you're using 5-hour energy, because that alone, that tiny little thing, has 200 milligrams of caffeine. So yeah, just like be careful, don't consume it all.
No cap, all facts.
And yeah, just be careful. And good fucking luck. You're gonna get shit done. Oh yeah, also forgot to mention, I was making that for a party this time around. I made this like 2 times before for myself. But yeah, I'm making those for a party, which is why I made such a huge batch of them.
The first time I made these, I had them all in one sitting, which is why I stayed up all night. The second time I had these, I spaced them out through a week, which helped give me a little bit of energy and all that. And yeah, the third time I had it for a party.
But yeah, if you're making those and you're making a huge batch, like, share it with your friends or something. I'm sure most of them will like it. They're really sweet, highly caffeinated, and very addictive, so be careful.
Oh, those notifications though. Alrighty. See anything new on the stream? Did I lose connection? Did I lose a connection? Please tell me I didn't lose a connection. Please tell me I didn't lose a connection. Alright, we're good. Please tell me I didn't lose a connection. Alright, we're good. Which means you can shut up. Alright, so we're good there. So even if this one, like, loses connection or some shit, we'll still be fine. Should I even laugh? Oh, okay. That's cool. Alright, what's another one I can watch? I could use this one right now. Let's listen through my very first episode. Granted, it will most likely make me cringe. It's better, but it's worth it, I guess.
Let's get this club meeting into session. See what I did there? So I will be going over what this podcast will be about. This is pretty much an audio version of an everyday school club. I will be talking about new books coming out soon, writing techniques, and maybe even write a drama if there's anything good. Hopefully I will even be able to get a few guests on here. You don't have to be famous or have a large following. You can just come on here and talk about your experiences as a writer or even what projects you're currently working on. I also plan on doing an impersonation series where I'll pick a character from a book or write one up and I'll impersonate them. For someone wondering as to why I created this podcast, it is because my school doesn't have a creative writing club, and nobody I know is interested in joining if I were to create one. So I've decided to create an online writing club. Besides, I have much further reach if it were to be online anyways. As for anyone wondering who I am, my name is Porscha Aubrey. I'm 15 years old and I am a self-published writer. Well, soon to be. My first book, Death Chill, is currently still being on the works. I'll be selling it on Amazon as Kindle and paperback. I am Canadian and I've never traveled outside of Ontario and Quebec. Even though I have never really gone anywhere, my imagination is strong enough for me to think of places that I've never even heard of. I've even managed to make it so strong that I can physically see things I'm imagining to be right in front of me. I can think of beautiful floating islands, magical beasts with teeth longer than their entire body, and even entirely new planets. Since it's the first episode, I don't have very much to talk about that doesn't involve me bragging about my amazing imagination. So I'll have to get to work on ending this thing in the most professional way possible. Next episode, I'll be talking about publishing companies that are known for scamming people and touch a little into my experiences with these companies. Be sure to check out my Instagram at dark_night_wolves. It has a picture of a dog on it with the name Ann Aubrey. And with that, this first club meeting has come to an end, and remember to stay in school.
Oh, it's just a bot.
So cool.
Man's got my hopes up for a second there. But it's just a fucking bot. God damn, that delay though. Wi-Fi shit. I'm just gonna wait till it's completely fucking caught up. Huh? I know it's not caught up per se, but it is caught up for the page, so I guess that's fine. And yeah, how about we just watch my final episode before I went to take a break?
Let's bring this meeting into session. So, as all of you can tell by the title of today's episode, this will be the last episode for the time being. The reason that this will be the last episode is because I am near my limit for amount of recording time I have left on my service. For anyone who doesn't know, I use a service called Spreaker, or like a software called Spreaker, and the free version of it gives you
I even still have it downloaded for if I ever decide to return to it, which is over here.
total 5 hours recording time. Now, I don't know if it renews after 1 year, but I'll just have to wait and see. I started this podcast in August last year, or on August last year, I don't know. So it should take less than a month to find out if it renews. If not, then then it'll take some more time to start working, for me to start working, and once I do, then I'll purchase one of the other services on Spreaker and give you more recording time. That give you more recording time. I'm messing up all the words on this script. By that point, I'll also be able to provide more informative episodes and potentially even bring other people onto the podcast. For the Instagram, YouTube, and Audia.io listeners, I'm not quite sure what I'll do for episodes for those sites, since I don't need a service to upload on those ones. I may just end up doing story times and such on those ones, but I'm still not quite sure. Though if I do end up doing story times, then I advise you all to not expect regular uploads, since I have other projects and things to work on in my life. It's especially been stressful from time to time when I have to run my podcast, my magazine, write weekly chapters for a story, write a chapter a day for my novels, participate in writing contests, though I know those aren't as important, but if I see a writing contest, then I will enter it. And even if I had to do that, I even had to do all that as well as keep up schoolwork, keep my health in order, and have my personal life. So, it was a good year podcasting. If the service does renew, then I will continue podcasting. But if it doesn't, then it'll take me some time to get back. Of which I hope all of my listeners will be patient and welcome me back with open arms. I especially enjoyed all of my achievements I made throughout the year with this podcast. For instance, we had our very first guest. We were placed as top 7 out of 20 for a creative writing podcast. We started a Discord server and are nearly at 100 members. We're close to 300 followers on Instagram and 100 followers on Spotify.
I don't think I meant 300. Did I say?
To 300 followers on Instagram.
I definitely said something wrong at that time. What did I mean to say? Because I'm at 4.6k right now, and I know I was over 300 at that time. Script. What episode is this? 46. Can I... Insta. Just start with Insta. Oh, I did write 300. That is nowhere near the correct number. I think that might have been closer to like 4,300, maybe 3,000, but definitely not 300 followers.
Instagram and 100 followers on Spotify. Hell, we're even on more than...
Oh, I meant the Creative Writing Club account. Oh. Yeah, we're still not at 300 followers. We are not. We're currently at 264, still not at 300. Interesting. Probably. Another bot.
13 different sites. So we may even have more listeners than we even know about. It was certainly a surprise to me, even to even be noticed by a blog to be featured in the top 20 creative writing podcasts. Even if I knew we were going to be featured eventually, I wouldn't have expected it to be number 7, especially since my episodes are so short. But even with all the stress I went through, I'd still say that it was all worth it. Taking on this project was truly an amazing idea and experience. It helped me learn a lot and even get better at managing my time. Hell, it even helped me meet some amazing people. So, if you're thinking about starting a podcast or even just stuck on if you should start that project or not, do it. I highly recommend it. Do it for a week, a month, a year, for as long as you manage to keep interest in it. Even if you lose interest, keep going. Trust me. Because once you're done and you've reached your limit, you'll barely have any regrets. Hell, I started this podcast at 15, and I've grown so much with it. So, if I can do it, then you can do it too. After all, you're not going to let a teenager get ahead of you, right? And to everyone writing something out there or are too scared to start because they don't think they're good at it, I recommend you check out my very first novel I wrote when I started to take writing seriously. You can find it on a site called Webnovel. It's called Death Chill. And the account I wrote it on is called Dark Night Wolves. I'll put a link to it in the description. But anyways, it's absolutely horrible. In fact, I'm grateful that I decided to not edit or read it over, because then I definitely would have given up on writing.
I ended up going through and editing it during the summer. So this is an edited version. And it's available as ebook, hardcover, and paperback. And tonight I'm publishing the second book in the trilogy. The third will be published on March 5th. And it will be called Arctic Blaze. In fact, in a little over an hour, you will all be able to see me publish it. So, if you'd like to check out my first ever novel series, and actually the first novel I actually ever started and completed, then you can find it on my Amazon, which I will pull up as a link right now. Amazon.ca. So you can just go to Amazon, search up Death Chill. You can even just search it up by the name too. And you can find it as most likely the first thing to pop up. And you can find other formats like hardcover and paperback. Since Amazon, since the hardcover is still in beta, I can only put the price for hardcover as USD, so these prices are Canadian. So that's why hardcover is an odd number. But yeah, this is the hardcover for Death Chill. This is the paperback for Death Chill. I believe if you click here... Nope. But if you go down in the description and find my link tree... Link to... I think it was Porscha Aubrey. So if you go down in the description and find my link tree, it'll be the first thing here. And actually, the second and third books will be available as ebooks on Kobo, since I selected this one as Kindle exclusive or whatever. So I can't publish it on Kobo, but you can publish the second and third novels on it. Buy the second and third novels on it. So yeah, you can find it here, or you can go to the first link, which is my Amazon, and find the options here. You can even see a little description for it, which I did not update for this site yet, but I did update for my actual website, which is PorschaAubrey.wordpress.com. And even here, you can see like a little area called Help for Writers. It has like book ideas for you guys, writing tips, world building and character creation. I use the world building and character creation for myself as well. And actually I will be making those as like little templates people can follow in the nonfiction book I am working on. So yeah, since I'm in writer's block, I haven't worked on it much, but I will be including like all of these things in the book. So you can either purchase the book and have it on hand, or you can just go to my website and find them here. You'll find like links, like outline starter documents. Even if you like are the kind of person not trust links, I have all the questions in the website itself, just in case if you're the kind of person who's wary of that. But you click on the link, it'll take you to the nation information sheet, which you can make a copy of and like fill out for your own world building. I have to quickly fix this because it is bothering me. Good enough. But yeah, in here you'll be able to find like, this is create nation, so name of nation, the population, biome, color, so like what kind of color does nation go by. Like Canada is red and white, so like the colors of our flag. Political power, so like monarchy, oligarchy, patriarchy, no. But yeah, that kind of stuff. And then main work, so what's the nation known for, so like in mine I have a nation known for like farming, a nation known for hunting, and a nation known for like magic and such. Diet, so like what does the majority of population eat, so like I have a nation whose like biome is a forest, so they mainly eat like plants. Unique animals, unique plants, just like plants and animals are unique to that specific nation due to like the biome and such. Political relations, so like how each nation feels about each other. I have those labeled. I have like 16 nations labeled down in one of my information sheet, and I have it all written down as like percentages or out of 100. The leaders of the nation, brief history of the nation, laws, cities, beliefs and religions, languages, factions, which I know may be a little confusing because like nations and factions, some people see those as the same thing, but nations can be split up into different factions. Prosperity, you know, like how prosperous is the nation, like do a lot of people live in poverty, do a lot of people live in mansions, and so on. Morality, so like one of the nations I have in the novel I'm currently writing, they're cannibals, so their morality is low. And then there's another who's like values all peace, and their land is full of like flowers and unicorns and rainbows, so their morality is going to be over 9,000. Then like resources, so what's they're known for, so like the farming nation will be able to have more like wheat and carrot resources, the hunting nation will be able to have more like big game meat and that kind of stuff. Conflicts and wars, so like kind of like brief history but more dedicated to like the different wars. Species, so like if the population itself is a different species, so like one nation is like full of Martians, another nation has like giants, I can't remember species right now. One has goblins, one has fucking fairies or some shit, like species. Magic. So like in my novel series I'm currently writing, magic's a little complicated. But yeah, there is technically magic. There's even a nation that's specifically known for like magic and potion making. In fact, their highest wizards and fucking witches have purple eyes. Actually, guys, not novel can't get purple eyes because the witches are seen as most powerful women. Modes of transportation. So, like, if the nation is in the sky, they travel by like Pegasus. If they're underwater, they travel by dolphin. That kind of stuff. If they're farmland, they travel by wagon. And medicine. So, like, the more magical nation will have like potions and such. The farming nation will more rely on plants and eating healthier. The hunting nation will require on like cleaned up meat properly, the benefits of eating meat essentially. And yeah, this is the little bits of basic information that you can use to create your own nations. And then you go to outline starters, which is essentially the same as everything else, you know, like nations, nation questions, are the farmers wealthy or poor. It's pretty much just all this, but in here so you can actually write it down. And then character creation. It'll also have the same outline starters sheet, because they both include the same thing. And then, yeah, just in case if you're wary of clicking links, you can also find the character creation things right here. And you can also find a spreadsheet for it, which you can make a copy of and create your own characters. So like name, nicknames, age, birthday, gender, where they lived, what they do, religion, sexuality, ethnicity, motivations, how they speak, favorite quotes, height, weight, skin tone, hair, eyes, distinguishing features, so like scars and birthmarks, facial features, how they dress, habits, how they take care of themselves, physical health, personality traits, fears, mental health, how easily they trust, interests, favorites, important events, family, friends, income, education, how they did/do in school, biggest secrets, and other info. So I accidentally closed that webpage. Did I accidentally close the... Oh, I didn't have it selected as open in a new tab. Okay. But yeah, you can find all these resources on my website at PorschaAubrey.wordpress.com. And I even have a blog. I post my podcast episodes there. I post my story time episodes in there, so like me reading off chapters of my novels. And I also have like, you can sign up on websites to get affiliate links and that. So I have the links here, though this link expired, so that won't work anymore. And I think this code expired, but I think these two still work. So you can try those. I think I actually have more links on the link itself. I already saw that. Nope, still the same. Okay. But yeah, you can find that all on my website. And I certainly got off track, but yeah, let's get started. But I didn't. Back to the video.
I kept going and only opened it again once I finished the last novel of the series, to compare it to the difference. Trust me, you'll improve as long as you start. Hell, I even considered actually selling that trash without even editing it. So glad I decided against it. So now I'm editing it, and it's
me insulting myself be like, trash.
million times better than before. And there's only a little over a year of time separating my first and third novels. So trust me, you will improve as long as you start. So, get to work on writing, and stop hesitating. Even if you only write 100 words a day, it's best to start and see how you like it. After all, I've been writing my entire life, and the only thing I wish would happen that would confirm that this is the path that is right for me is if a mark randomly appeared on my leg, like in My Little Pony, proving that it's meant to be my future. But sadly, that won't happen.
Honestly, I love that concept. Like, someone's meant to be future, like their passion and all that, will appear on their leg when they're like 7 and they just work towards it all their life. Most people find that restrictive, but if it's really meant to be what goes on and happens, then it won't really matter. Like, if it helps people understand what they do, and it doesn't make them have a crisis when they're older. So I actually really love that concept.
So I might as well continue doing what I love. And if you're still young and haven't found your passion yet, don't give up hope. I wanted to be so many things growing up. A singer, a professional gamer, a veterinarian, an Olympian, a professional WNBA player, a guitarist, hell, even a video game developer. All dreams I gave up on because I don't have the right type of interest for it all. But writing is different for me. If I feel like being lazy, then I can just lay in bed to write. Unlike the more active futures, where being lazy for too long will get you out of shape. So, don't give up and explore all of your interests. Keep your horizons broad and your mind open, and I hope that you all have an amazing rest of your summers and lives. Check out the Creative Writing Club Discord server in the description. The writing contest is still active on my Instagram until August 10th at dark_night_wolves. The Creative Writing Club Instagram is at creativewriting_club. And without further ado, get to writing, my friends. Let's bring this meeting to an end.
Hang on. Fucking set audience. Well, guys, it's less than an hour till I publish. How y'all doing? Check my novel, Death Chill. But yeah, let's go live. Checking connection. Check it out, I'm live on Instagram. Oh, people are starting to join. Alright, while I talk to the Instagram live, gonna put another video on the YouTube stream. If I can fucking see. Fucking see. Fuck it, I'll just put the fucking West Nation versus East Nation story on. I don't even write that one anymore. Enjoy, fuckers.
Hello everyone, my name is Porscha Aubrey. This is the series West Nation versus East Nation, book West Nation versus East Nation The Awakening, and this is Chapter 1. My eyes slowly rise open, revealing the darkness of the land around me. A forest of trees so large that they block my view from any of the land beyond it. Sharp leaves scrape my skin as I take in my surroundings. The bustling of the beasts that surround me raises my nerves in the cold night air, providing no comfort for what may be my demise. The scent of rotten flesh and gunpowder sends a chill down my spine as I slowly see a zombie in a tall, green, rectangular beast with tight, traumatizing skin, and a face that not even a mother could love. Its red eyes shine through the trees, providing a threatening warning as my body freezes up. The skin around its mouth peels away, revealing sharp, broken teeth. My gaze lowers for a moment, showing that it has claw-like hands and feet. As they inch closer, the zombie lets out a blood-curdling moan, and the petrifying beast begins to hiss. Then my legs start to move, all on their own, sprinting in the other direction as I let out silent cries of fear. A voice then speaks out of nowhere as I begin to climb a mountain in an attempt to get to safety. "Hey, you good out there?" The moderately deep voice speaks with haste and grabs my attention immediately. It's reassuring, though he hasn't continued saying anything else. "Where are you? I'll come and get you." "I'm in the forest," I shout as I reach the top of the small mountain. My hands are already bleeding from the rocks and dirt, but just as I thought I was safe, a skeleton creaks behind a tree, pointing a bow directly at my head. A spider as large as a third of my height soon follows too, jumping and swinging over to me on its webs. "Help!" "Don't worry, I'm almost there," the man assures me, sounding out of breath like he's been running for the past few minutes. My stomach rumbles, hunger taking over my system, though I feel as though I still have the energy to run. "Fuck, I need food," I mumble to myself as I dodge and weave the arrows of the increasing number of skeletons. "Don't worry, I have some potatoes on me," he assures me. Then I hear footsteps, not the kind that could have been made by the beasts I have encountered so far, but by more of a large person. They stomp their feet and take deep, heavy breaths, like they've been running for the past few minutes. "I see you!" I shout, and begin to chase after them. The cold air blows past my face as I grow nearer to them. They stop in their tracks and begin to look around. "Really? Where?" I freeze, stone cold as I take in their appearance. They are huge and skinny, most likely around 10 feet. Their skin is pitch black, and if it weren't for how close we were right now, I wouldn't have been able to even see him. He has no hair, only his skin surrounds his entire body. He turns around, revealing a light pink sclera and pink pupil and iris. His eyes light up my surroundings, glowing pink among the trees close enough to us. His clothes seem quite out of the usual compared to other people that tend to run through forests. He's wearing a black suit jacket with a white shirt and a purple tie. Light gray and white wings flow majestically on his back as I lower my eyes. I notice that he's wearing black dress pants and no shoes. "Oh, there you are," he smiles, revealing sharp, horrifying teeth. I haven't even noticed his mouth before. He then takes out a bow and points it. I duck out of the way and he hits the skeleton clean in the head, going through its skull and killing it instantly. The sound of the bones being shattered makes my stomach roll. We turn back to each other and he begins to pass me some baked potatoes, though I don't look away from his face as he does it. His face is square, and eyes seem more and more hypnotizing as I continue to stare. The lack of a nose on his face seems to only add to the intimidation factor. Maybe he wears a suit to try and not seem like a threat? He finishes tossing me the potatoes. If I had to guess, I'd say I have around 64 on me right now. How many potatoes does this dude have? Why the hell does he have so many baked potatoes? As I slowly munch on them, he kills a few more beasts and guides me through the forest, a small, square map in his hand, though he doesn't seem to even look at it once. He leads me up and down a mountain, dodging and weaving the branches that fly in the wind in an attempt to knock us off guard. As we grow closer, the voices of others begin to become more audible, and before I know it, I'm listening to an entire conversation without even being around them. Hey guys, where's my armor? What did you guys do to it? A high-pitched, fast, energetic, and joyful voice asks, speaking in my head. Just like with this huge dude's voice, this one is also attention-grabbing, though it's in a different type of way. A rise of laughter comes from a few others, including one of them being from the man in front of me. I don't know, check one of your chests. A more deep, energetic, fast, and also attention-grabbing voice suggests. Yeah, one of your hundreds of chests, another voice mentions. This one is also fast and energetic, but it is in the range of an average deep. It changes pitch from time to time, though. The voices fade in the back of my mind as we rise over the top of a mountain. The light of a small village takes over my complete focus. Beasts make their way to this man and I, and together we sprint away from them. Descending the heights and barreling our asses to the light, as we grow closer, I begin to notice horses in a small, far stable. The temptation to steal and ride them around rises within me, but I force it back down. Later. We're here, the tall man mentions, once we reach the center of the village. He turns to face me, his pink, hypnotizing eyes looking deep into mine. You good here? I nod and smile widely. Yeah, I'm good. Alright, well I'm off now then. He smiles, and a shock of fear goes through my spine once more at the sight of his teeth. See you later. Sweet, thanks! I force a smile and watch him as he runs off, disappearing into the darkness almost instantly. As I go to turn around and enter the only house in this village, the unthinkable happens. A hissing appears out of nowhere, and before I can even completely turn around, I'm blown up. The feeling of my entire body completely disappears, as I lose sense of my surroundings. The laughter I heard earlier soon arises once more, and I find myself back in the darkness of the forest. My legs start to move once again, following the same route that the man showed me. What happened? The man asks, speaking through his laughter. I got blown up, I shout, letting out a cry as a branch whacks my face. They all continue to laugh. Want me to come and get you? He asks. No thanks, I respond, jumping out of the way of a flying arrow. I memorized the way. Alright then, he says, nonchalantly. In almost no time, I've already reached the top of the mountain.
I just need to send something
even
real
faster.
quick.
Damn, I got here faster on my own than I did when I was being guided. Other than a few beasts here and there wasn't as much danger for me this time around. As I finally enter back into the small village, I see a medium-sized hole in the ground that the horrifying green beast made. Loose dirt almost floats on the earth, like it's taunting me to pick it back up. I jump into the hole and pick up the dirt,
filter.
placing it back into the ground in intent to cover it up. Though I'm all out of dirt before I even get the chance to fill in the entire thing.
So bright and colorful.
Whatever. I mumble as I stomp off towards the house, admiring a double-layered farm not too far from it.
Terrible.
Melons and pumpkins are on the top, and other crops such as potatoes, carrots,
I was
beavers,
not
and
expecting
wheat
that.
are on the bottom.
Why
There's
is the
still
blinking
a
so
few of the
weird?
voices I heard earlier shout my name. My head shoots over to see where it all came from, revealing two small, bare-looking things, and a 6-foot-tall dude in dark, baggy clothes. The guy from earlier is following them a little further behind as well. Yeah, what's up? I ask, watching as they all catch up to me. The small bears look around 2 feet and 3 inches. They have light brown fur, and their entire eyes are dark brown. They both have small, blank, deep, adorable eyes, and a large, fat bull nose, thick, long lips, and small, furry ears. They also both each have a small, dirty brown leather blanket covering some of their head and body. Despite their adorable eyes, their bear-like faces are very ugly. Their bellies are round and healthy, the usual for animals, and their legs are small, thick, and extremely furry. Just like with the 10-foot-tall dude, these guys also don't wear shoes. Their small, furry feet look clean and pristine though. What nation are you part of? The small bear with an averagely deep voice asks, speeding through the words like a rap song. What nations are there? I ask, in the sight of the only human-looking person I've seen so far. He has a large round face, noticeable jawline, a long, strong nose, thick full lips, and high-arched, dark eyebrows. His skin is a light
Me going Super Saiyan on those descriptions, though.
tan, revealing that he clearly doesn't go outside nearly as much as I do. His short, dark brown, curly hair
See what filters can I
wisps
use.
in the night wind, revealing prominent, dark brown eyes. His clothes aren't that special either. He's wearing brown, square-framed glasses, a large black shirt, large
How do
black
I make it
shorts,
go higher?
and boring black running shoes. East and west, they all answer in a scrambled unison. If it weren't for how close they are, I wouldn't have been able to understand a single
That's
word
horrible.
they just said. What nation are you guys part of? I ask, looking between them all.
There we
The
go.
darkness of the night has nothing against all of the lighting around the village. From the house to the farms to a stable, and a little shack of some sort. Every inch of it has some sort of lighting for it. East, they all respond in the worst harmonized unison as possible. Then I am East
Just
East
like
Nation.
the tilt
I
down.
smile, and the excitement and joy in their expressions turn even stronger. Let's go!
Let
One of
go.
the little bears cheers. Fuck West Nation.
Yeah.
The others run back into the darkness, except for one of the bears. It's the one with the high-pitched voice. He watches as the other cheers and celebrate, laughing softly to himself. Then he finally turns to me. Follow me. I do as he says and follow him up the steps to the amazingly lit and designed house. As we go through
Why is the
the two
blinking so
large front
weird?
doors, I see how little work has been put on the inside. A single, small chest stands on one side of the wall, with a table meant for creating things, a furnace, an anvil, and a darker chest with an eye embedded into it to its left. He goes down another layer of stone stairs, placed in the middle of the room, taking me to a basement full of chests, and an open corner of a
Ooh, I
wall
like
that
this one.
seems to lead to somewhere
Hell yeah.
else. Perhaps a secret room?
Come on, raise up. Come on, you got this.
He then
Hell
opens
yeah.
and goes through a few
Look,
of the chests
Mom, on
while I
TV.
silently stand in the center of the basement, listening to the voices of the others that are nowhere near us. It's amazing that someone so short can even reach the lower chests, but he's managing to climb and look into the higher chests. Ones that are even higher up than me. He then clears this vast number of
That is
chests.
horrifying. Oh,
Meat, a sword, a pickaxe, and some armor.
I could see my disgust.
Iron sword and pickaxe.
Ignore the terrible audio in the background.
A leather helmet, iron chest plate, chain leggings, and leather boots. All seem to have a small amount of damage and scratches on them.
Nah. That's what I get for
What?
recording on my
The bear in
bed.
front of me asked, shouting
Got like a
back,
proper table
staring
or
at the
some
wall.
shit.
"We need your help with something," the voice
Fuck
shouts
are
again.
these filters?
"Fine," Renata yells and sprints out
What's
of the
making
door,
me make the
nearly
best?
flying down the steps.
It's not gonna
leaving me on
start.
my own. The first
Wish it
thing
could, though.
expanding in my mind is, what kind of stuff can I steal from him? There
Oh,
sure
boy.
were a lot of chests. I'll do it later. They did help me out after all. I'll just adventure around the house then. I wonder what's
Honestly, it
behind
just
that
looks
open corner
the
leading
same,
down the
just
wall
one's
chest.
more pale.
And everybody, that is chapter 1 of my new novel series, West Nation vs. East Nation. Book 1 is The Awakening,
Why is it so
and it's still
blurry?
in progress. Only the first 10 chapters will be public, and after that you'll just have to wait and purchase the actual book. So anyways, I hope you all have an absolutely amazing day, amazing summer, and see you in the next video.
No, fuck politics. We ain't here for this shite. Let's see, no progression. No progression in that basis. Been live for over an hour now. Live on YouTube, mofos. And well, just over 30 minutes till it's time to publish. There you go. Oh yeah, for the people watching the YouTube stream, sorry if you're confused by me making funny faces. I'm live on Instagram, I was just messing with the filters. I was just about to click exit. Actually, that's the older hardcover one. Then the little skull is smaller, like the fire and skull and all that. Because it was too close to the borders and I wasn't able to, so I had to fix it and just make the little picture smaller. Honestly, it looks cool either way, just it would look cooler, smaller. In print, of course. Let's review the achievements episode now. Has no views anyway.
Happy New Year, everyone. Hopefully
Okay,
none of us
very
are
forward.
hungover from drinking too much adult grape juice. Damn, the song was still hungover, and those bells did not help them whatsoever. But, without further ado, how about we go over all the achievements made in the year of 2021? For the Spotify listeners, there'll be a Q&A down below where you can tell me about some of the achievements that you have made. Hell, if you all want, I can go live on Instagram at some point and we can all celebrate our achievements together. Even if you made small achievements this year, they're still worth celebrating, and a cookie. So go ahead, sit back, relax, drink a beverage of sorts, and let's review the year of 2021 together. First up, an achievement that we made earlier in the year. I mentioned it in episode 45, Creative Plots, and it is us ranking number 7 out of 20 for creative writing podcasts. Second is finishing my second ever novel, which is Flamerip, and will be available on January 5th, link in description or bio for the Instagram listeners. Third is finishing my third ever novel, which is called Arctic Blaze, and will be available on March 5th. Fourth is more related to school. This year my grades started reaching a 90s range, and I go to an academic school, so it is a pretty high feat. For the fifth, it is about us reaching over 2,000 downloads on the podcast. The sixth is reaching 120 followers on Spotify, so thank you to every single one of you. Even the ones of you listen. I just realized, for the YouTube viewers, why the fuck was I showing my phone my phone to the camera, when I could have just fucking pulled up my Instagram here? Alright, back to the episode. Listening on CastBox or other sites. I appreciate every one of you all. The seventh is winning a few writing contests. My eighth achievement is finishing my first ever novel series and starting on my next. Though I haven't worked on West Nation versus East Nation in months, I will be continuing on the series that was originally called Drawn Blades, though I'll have to change it due to legal reasons. My ninth achievement is riding my bike for over 2 hours straight. Granted, this was before I got hit by a car, but still an achievement made this year nonetheless. My 10th achievement is getting my first ever guest speaker on the podcast, Kirsten McNeil. If you're listening to this, I hope you're having a great day and not getting too stressed out with editorial work. My 11th achievement is that I've gotten invited into multiple startup audio platforms, them being Wisdom, Audio.io, Verbal, and Audrey, all of which I will link in the description. My 12th achievement is getting amazing grades in probably my most favorite class, accounting. My 13th achievement is getting VP of Finance for both of my business classes, which means that I do the accounting for the businesses that my class runs. And yes, it is an actual business. We sell products and everything. It also means that I take everyone's money, so yay. My 14th achievement would be that I've gotten interviewed for my podcast.
That's a cool switch up.
Meaning that we are gaining traction and recognition. So good job, everybody. My 15th achievement is that I published my first ever novel, which is called Death Chill, and can be found in the description. My 16th achievement is getting contacted by a publishing company to contract the series I'm currently writing. Though I did sign it, I regret it, which is why I'm changing the name Drawn Blades to something else, which is...
For anyone who doesn't know yet, I changed the name Drawn Blades to Shrouded Personas, which was a recommendation by one of my followers/friends. So yeah, I'll be publishing it under the name Shrouded Personas.
Still undetermined. My 17th achievement is reaching 4.6 thousand followers on Instagram. Big thanks to every one of you. My 18th achievement would be starting to make money off of podcasting, though it was through wisdom, so it's not physical money. But I can exchange the points I earned for Amazon, Starbucks, or Target gift cards.
Though I've noticed that the longer I've gone on Wisdom without streaming or even opening the app, the less money I get per listen live, minute listen live. So I'm actually not making as much money as I had before. Now I get 53 minutes listen live and I get 10 points. And you need 486 points in Canada in order to redeem. So yeah, I'm not making as much money from it as I would have liked, but hey, as the podcast keeps on growing, then things will be a-okay. I'll eventually be able to make cash money off of it.
Plus, Amazon is basically everything, so that almost counts as being given actual money. My 19th achievement would be starting...
Everyone, less than 30 minutes until I publish. Get ready.
...make money off of my writing. Though it's not much, as of writing this, I've only made $11.88. But hey, still money that I've earned nonetheless.
88 cents, not 8 cents.
My 20th achievement would be survived getting hit by a car, which happened back in early June. My 21st achievement would be getting my first few sales, which so far is 4. My 22nd achievement would be getting my first job in Ottawa. My 23rd achievement when I started to get hired for freelance jobs. Though one of the guys that hired me disappeared out of nowhere and I never got my payment. The 24th achievement would be started to schedule my next collaboration, which will be episode 59, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. My 25th achievement would be gaining the confidence to post more on Instagram. A bit that helped towards that was blocking the people that always judged me every time I'd post something, so that is especially good. My 26th achievement is getting over an eating disorder, though I do still get a little upset with myself when I eat a little too much one day. I remind myself that the weight will come and go and I get over it, though sometimes I struggle with stopping myself even when I'm already full. But I'm getting better at controlling myself and just walking out of the kitchen. Plus, whenever I feel like I'm about to eat more right after I eat dinner and I know I'll end up being full soon, I usually grab myself something small that can help me make it to my room in time. So a few pieces of marshmallows or maybe a handful of cereal. My 27th achievement is getting better at managing my anxiety. Though I do still get anxiety attacks, which are especially bad when I'm in the middle of class and people are talking to me, but I've learned how to prepare for them. Plus, now I have earbuds. I can just put them in and focus on music instead, till I've calmed down enough to be able to ask the teacher if I can leave the room. My 28th achievement is learning from my mistakes, like drinking 3 cans of Monster every day or signing a contract without doing more research into the companies and others' experiences first. I am never signing a contract again.
I'm God.
My 29th achievement is getting over my fear of being around cars. I got this fear after I got hit by a car, and it took me a few months till I finally gotten over flinching whenever a car would drive by me, or whenever a family member would get cut off while driving. To most, it may seem like a fear that's not that big of a deal, but it made going outside so difficult for me. I was too scared to even ride my bike because I knew that it would be inevitable that I'd have to bike beside cars. Though there were even times that I'd jump or flinch when walking beside a parked car because my brain would make it look like the car suddenly moved in the corner of my eye. All in all, one of the biggest things that helped me get over my fear was going for rides on my dad's motorcycle. Though I was panicking in the beginning and I even quietly cried a few times, I trust my dad in his driving abilities. Because I trusted him, it made the fear so much easier to get over. My 13th achievement is getting enough confidence to post what I wanted to. Before I only posted pictures of my friends and dogs, but now I actually have the confidence to post myself, or post about my writing and podcasts, though these posts don't get nearly as much likes or interactions. But whatever, it'll take some time for my audience to shift and gain followers that are actually interested in what I post and share. In what I want to post and share. And finally, as of writing this,
are you calling me ugly, bitch?
Thing I can think of, my 31st achievement
this is really not hard to get a zero on here.
To show my body more and not hide my face as much. Before,
how the fuck am I supposed to get 100?
Me in a mask, but now I'm comfortable enough to show my actual face. Though I do still think that I look cool with the mask on. Plus, since I'm more comfortable in my body, I'm also comfortable with wearing crop tops more. Though there are still parts that I'm self-conscious about. It doesn't matter if people do make fun of them or not, since it's my body, not theirs, and they don't know what it goes through, or how hard I've tried to fix certain parts. Well, everyone, this is all of the achievements that we had made this year. What achievements have you made? Let's talk about them. I'll leave a link in the description where you can record a voice memo and tell me what achievements you made. Let's stick to 3 achievements that you are most proud of. Also, if I do end up getting some recordings in, then I will potentially play them in the next episode. This year, my achievements filled an entire page of my journal. So, for 2022, I'm aiming for 2 pages worth of achievements. So, without further ado, let's get into last week's scene. My dress is sparkling purple, and the tiara rests atop my head, glimmers with the navy of my kingdom. Though that is nothing compared to the thin layer of black that covers the people all around me. The red fog, blinding others from what was supposed to be a day of pink and blue. So starting off, let's get into the first line. My dress is sparkling purple.
Well, it has hints of yellow in it.
The tiara that rests atop my head glimmers with the navy of my kingdom. In this case, sparkly can mean its own thing. Purple can mean royalty, wealth, grace, and luxury. Navy can mean balance, understanding, flexibility, and discovery. This person has a bright personality, is royal and surrounded by wealth, and their tiara represents balance, understanding, and discovery. Though that is nothing compared to the thin layer of black that covers the people all around me, and the red fog, blinding others from what was supposed to be a day of pink and blue. In this case, black can mean serious, tense, death, and evil. Red can mean aggression, danger, violence, and rage. Pink can mean youthfulness, beauty, romance, and compassion. Blue can mean affection, trust, confidence, and peace. The person can see that the people around them are tense or have mischievous ulterior motives. They are all blinded by the growing aggression and danger filling everyone from the inside, and blinding them from what was supposed to be a day of romance, youthfulness, trust, and peace. So, let's do another reading of the original scene, then I'll give you all a few seconds. Feel free to pause if need be. Then I will translate it for you all. My dress is sparkly and purple. A tiara that rests atop my head glimmers with the navy of my kingdom. Though that is nothing compared to the thin layer of black that covers the people all around me. The red fog, blinding others from what was supposed to be a day of pink and blue. So, take some time and we'll go over it. person is of royalty. They have a bright and joyful personality, as per represented through their dress. Their kingdom values balance, peace, and discovery, as represented through the tiara. But on the day that is supposed to be full of love, peace, and celebration, instead, everyone is tense, angry, and some may even be dangerous. What do you all think of that scene? I personally think it would be an amazing prompt. So, let's get into this week's scene now. The sky has turned a lighter shade of orange. My knees stumble from side to side as I lazily... The sky has turned a lighter shade of orange. My knees stumble from side to side as I lazily make my way up this hill of white. Bits of red splotches stain the ground, but it won't be long before they disappear. Just like what was once a land of blue, in society's mindset of purple.
Six
So
stutters,
many
bud.
people have become gray.
Just
Some
making
even
fun of
just
myself.
blotches in everyone's vision. Nobody acknowledging one another. What happened to my age of pink and yellow? Why is everything so dark and black? I hope you all enjoyed. This week, the Spotify Q&A won't involve a scene, but be sure to keep an eye out for next week to know the meaning to this scene. Check out my newly published novel on Amazon called Death Chill, link in description. Check out the Creative Writing Club Discord server in the description. Check out the Creative Writing Club Instagram at creativewriting_club. Check out my personal Instagram at dark_night_wolves. Let's bring this deathly meeting to an end.
I know some of you on the YouTube viewers, on YouTube who are viewing me probably think I'm crazy. Some cases I am. But right now I was just playing with fuck. I was just playing with the filters. Alright, we've got 19 minutes until I publish Death Chill 2. Gotta send a message to a buddy of mine real quick. He's most likely awake right now. He's a gamer. And maybe just send him a quick invite. I believe that's sent. Doesn't look like it, but then again I can't access lives on my laptop. That's not Anthony. Oh, that's interesting. No, it's not my concept.
Don't touch my child. So much. Who's touching the child? Don't touch the child. Don't touch the child.
That was fucking brilliant.
That was fucking brilliant.
Gotta mute, or else it's gonna echo. Or pause, that works too. Publishing in 16... Can't see the screen. 16 minutes. Let's go. Ayo. Hey, Emily. Ooh, did Mike MGTV make a new video? Nope, none that I already watched. Fucking watched all this dude's videos.
Oh, you're still here. Maybe you fooled everyone else, but not me.
Don't talk to me like that.
Or what? You can't pull some shit on me.
Whatever.
You shut your fucking mouth.
Watch your language.
Excuse me?
You should probably think about being nicer to me.
Is he the fucking mafia? There we go. That was even better. Negotiates Chica. Alright, let's stop watching our people's content, because I doubt they'd be happy. Though it is interesting. Good animation skills. Certainly a million times better than mine. Wait, yeah, let's watch Dangerous Chemicals while we wait.
Alright. I told you all last week that I was going to do this, and now I am. Let's try not to kill anyone. In this episode, I will be talking about 10 of the most dangerous chemicals in the world. For writing. This information is from an account on Instagram at AnyaWrites. If you're listening to this on Instagram, then they will be credited in the description. By the way, there's also some history facts about the chemicals, like how much people were killed by others using the chemicals, so just keep that in mind in case you're sensitive to the talk of death. So, let's just get right into it. Digoxin. A purified extract of the foxglove plant. In proper quantities, digoxin increases the efficiency of the heart. Charles Cullen, a nurse and the Angel of Death, used pharmaceutical-grade digoxin to kill over 40 patients using the drug. 9. Hydrogen peroxide. The hydrogen peroxide in your bathroom cabinet has a concentration of 3 to 6%. At higher concentrations, it's a rocket propellant. Hydrogen peroxide is extremely volatile, with the merest nudge setting off an explosion in laboratory-grade solutions. Greater than 70% hydrogen peroxide. The 2005 London subway bombers used concentrated hydrogen peroxide as an explosive in the attacks that killed 52 people. Ethylene Glycol. It's in your car as antifreeze. It's cheap. It looks so damn simple. It has a moderate toxicity level, however. The sweet taste can make one easily surpass that boundary, leading the ethyl glycol to metabolize into the more dangerous oxalic acid. Keep it away from animals and pets, as they are likely to lap up the liquid as a food source. If you do ingest a large amount of ethylene glycol, death is slow, knocking out organ systems systematically over the course of 72 hours. The treatment is administration of green ethanol, as the ethanol competes with the ethylene glycol for binding in your body. 7. Nicotine. A member of the Nightshade family of plants. This oily liquid makes up between 0.6 to 3% of a cigarette's mass. Contact with the liquid's pure form can cause death within hours, as nicotine passes through the dermis and heads directly for the bloodstream. Overdoses and death can easily occur in these smoking cigarettes, with nicotine patches applied on their body. 6. Sodium cyanide. A routine industrial reactant, but one false step results in the smell of almonds, then death within seconds. Cyanide binds to cytochrome, C oxidase, a protein in the mitochondria, and stops the cells from using oxygen. 5. Strychnine. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, most likely not. Anyways, commonly used as a pesticide to kill large unwanted pests like rodents and birds. Due to the ease of concealment, strychnine is rumored to have killed many historic figures, including Alexander the Great and blues musician Robert Johnson. 4. Tabun. On the first nerve agents discovered, this liquid is known for a fruity odor and can be sprayed as a mist that causes convulsions and paralysis. Tabun itself is not extremely deadly, but the success of this chemical compound in war led to the development of deadlier toxins like ricin and soman. Number 3. 2378 tetralorodibenzo-p-diosin. I'm just going to call this chemical tetra. Tetra was the contaminant in Agent Orange.
Thanks for signing like the front
That's a
pages of
bastard
these
chemical.
books.
Agent Orange was
Because for some
created
reason,
to cause
the front one's really thick.
defoliation of dense areas in Vietnam, but this contaminant led to severe prenatal
Well, it's completely different
deformities
for the
and skin
paperback ones.
lesions.
And since it's so dark,
2.
I can't sign the
VX.
cover.
One of the first chemical WMDs researchers initially produced VX for retail sale in the 1950s as a pesticide. Thankfully, your likelihood of coming in contact with VX
I guess I could like
extremely
sign
low.
on this
The world's
portion or like
stockpiles have
this
been
area,
destroyed,
but
including the United States' main stockpile in Aniston's AL. I don't remember what's AL in America. Not Illinois. Maybe no, Alberta's Canada. I know
might
that.
be Alabama.
Alabama. Aniston, Alabama. There we go. Lastly, 1.
Just one.
Batrachotoxin. The most potent non-peptide-based poison known. Batrachotoxin gained fame through its use in poison darts made from frog excretions. The frogs themselves don't produce the toxin directly, but through digestion words of malnourished beetles the frogs eat. And that's everything for the dangerous chemicals. Once again, this is for writing, and only writing. Wink wink. Check out the Creative Writing Club Discord server in the description. It's also linked in my bio on Instagram. The Creative Writing Club... The Creative Writing Club Instagram is at Creative Writing _club. My personal Instagram is at dark_night_wolves, and let's bring this meeting about writing to an end.
Alright, time to talk about poison. Alright, where's the poison episode? Poisons.
Yes, I'm back from my break. Thank you to anyone who is being patient. Now, let's get this meeting into session, and hopefully, nobody dies. In this meeting, I'll be going over several poisons that you all can use for writing, and definitely not for anything else. I found this post from an account on Instagram at Mayhem Writes. If you're listening to this on Instagram, then they'll be credited in the description. So, I've got 8 poisons, with their origins, symptoms, plant, and severity. So, let's just get right into it. Belladonna. Atropa belladonna, or deadly nightshade, is found in North Africa, Western Asia, and Europe. It can cause paralysis, heart failure, narcosis, and narcosis. Symptoms include...
I really do not have the proper expression on right now when I'm fucking talking about poisons.
dilated pupils, loss of balance, confusion, hallucinations, and convulsions. Belladonna plants have purple, trumpet-shaped flowers and dark, shiny berries. The berries are the most toxic part of the plant. 2 to 4 can kill a small child, and 10 to 20 an adult. The chemicals in it disrupt the nervous system. Next up, hemlock. Conium maculatum is found in Asia, Australia, Europe, Africa, North and South America. Hemlock is paralytic, so the cause of death is more likely than not asphyxiation, since hemlock affects the nervous system. Hemlock is most commonly used in tea/drinks to poison, as 6 to 8 leaves is fatal to adults. The plant has bunches of small white flowers and can grow up to 10 feet tall. Now for wolfsbane. Aconitum or monkshoot/aconite is commonly found in Europe. Symptoms include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, tingling, numbness, and burning in the abdomen. In severe cases, motor weakness and numb limbs. Wolfbane should be handled with gloves, as poison easily seeps through the skin, especially from the roots. The plant is pretty and purple with gourd-shaped flowers. Jimsonweed. Datura stratonium, or devil's snare, is in the nightshade family and found in Central America. Symptoms include delirium, hallucination, amnesia, and hyperthermia. It has been used as a hallucinogen. Not all outcomes are fatal. Jimsonweed is foul-smelling, with a thick root and creamy violet trumpet-shaped flowers which open at night and emit a pleasant fragrance. The toxin amount varies each plant. Mandrake. Mandragoria officinarum. Mandragorium officinarum is the root of a plant. Mandragoria is in the Mediterranean region. The plant is part of the nightshade family and was once used as an anesthetic. The root is a hallucinogenic and narcotic. Mandrake was used internally to gray melancholy, convulsion, and mania. When taken in large doses, however, it is said to excite delirium and madness. Legend states the roots screech can kill when dug up. Next, henbane. Hyoscyamus. I don't think I can say that second word. Or the devil's eyes, was once said to be used in witchcraft. Just smelling the leaf can cause dizziness, hallucination, dry mouth, restlessness, delirium, etc., all leading to death. Henbane leaves in concentrated amounts are used for spasms of the digestive tract. More nicknames are stinking slash, fetid nightshade, and black henbane. Arsenic. Arsenic comes from a metalloid and not a plant. Chunks of it are dug up and mined from volcanic ash and ground powder. Symptoms include vomiting and diarrhea. It often causes neurotic cell death, leading to organ failure. Arsenic can also be fatal in lower doses, given through a period of time. White arsenic slash arsenic oxide is a water-soluble, tasteless solid, easily added to drinks, and can be used as a method to murder your characters.
Alright, we can continue that in a few minutes, but now let's load up the website. So, just gonna quickly explain. I tried to set this up for pre-order, but it's pre-order blocked, so I don't think I can even use this. So I'm actually gonna quickly remove this from the series and add this one, and hopefully it doesn't block this draft, because last time I tried to do that, it fucking blocked it. So yeah, let's just quickly mess around with this shit. I believe I do it like this. Alright, add series, existing series, Death Chill, main content. Could just, okay, whatever. Remove. Yes, remove. Then I just move you up. How do I do that? Edit book order. Edit. To update. Good. Save and publish. Is it safe? Did I not accidentally just publish my entire thing? No, it's safe. Okay, good. I saw movement. It's safe. Okay, good. Alright, continue setup. Oh, you're loaded, finally. This is all completed and such. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, save and continue. I already finished all the second stuff. I made sure to pre-set up everything so I can just click publish. Just quickly scanning through to make sure everything is good. Also, check script, check available. Alright. Launch previewer, just gotta approve stuff real quick. Think I did before, but I'm not sure, so I'm just doing it for safe measure. Alright, make sure I fucking uploaded the correct document. So far it looks correct. It looks odd on ebook. Okay, it's correct. Good. Let me back. I'm trapped. Alright, good. Save and continue. Enroll in KDP Select, $3.99 for everything. Won't be making much money off of this one, but oh well. Alright, now I got a screen record on here. Flip it around. And publish. And now it's in review. Hopefully it doesn't get blocked like the other one. Alright, now let's set up the paperback and hardcovers. Just flip this back around real quick. Yep, everything looks good. Save and continue. Save successful. Good, good. Looks good. Good. $14.99. Alright, gotta quickly flip around my camera, screen record. Publish. Come on, bud. Hell yeah. Alright, and now for the hardcover. There's the appearance of the hardcover. Looks blurry because I'm zooming in on it. But yeah, there's the appearance. Is on that and that's how much I'll be making off of it per sale. Got a screen record. And that's also in USD, so it's not completely accurate for Canadian. And publish. Fuck yeah, boy. Done. And we are in review. Based on my past experiences, I have the feeling that I may have to go through several levels of this, like go through it several times in order for it to be finally approved. But hey, we're close to it, so that should be good. And it's still live. And just in case if none of you believe me for like how many sales I've gotten, come on. There it is. 3, 1. Only made this much. And I've also recently ran a promotion, so I'm pretty sure I made a few more sales from that. But so far I don't think it's enough for to pretty much make back the money I've spent for the promotion, but I'm sure that'll take time. So, now I'm gonna let you guys finish this video and I'll start an outro.
Characters.
For you guys. Goodbye.
Lastly, foxglove. Digitalis is found all over the world. Intoxication causes nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, drooling, cardiac arrhythmia, weakness, collapse, dilated pupils, tremors, seizures, and even death. Safe to say, it's dangerous. Foxgloves are grown on a tall spike with colors varying from purple, pink, white, and yellow flowers. The scientific name means finger-like, referring to the ease in which a flower can fit over a human fingertip. And that's everything for this episode of Poisons. Next episode will be about dangerous chemicals. Please do your best to not kill anyone. Do it to your characters. Check out the Creative Writing Club Discord server, link in the description, And if you're listening to this on Instagram, then the link will be in my bio. The Creative Writing Club Instagram is at creativewriting_club. My personal Instagram is at dark_night_wolves. And how about we bring this meeting to an end, and hopefully there's as much people here as we started.
Please tell me you didn't close. Okay, it looks like it's still open. That's good. Alright, everyone, thank you for joining my live stream. I hope you all enjoyed, and thank you for joining me. I hope you all managed to get some sleep, and yeah, I'll see you all later. Have a good night.